What's up, everybody? Today I got the legend here, Uncle Roger. Welcome, Uncle Roger.
Thank you, Uncle Guga.
Maybe you might not be thanking me because today we're going to be reacting to your favorite chef, Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver, why? Jamie Oliver is to me what Salt Bae is to you.
Emotional damage.
I want your reaction. I want to see, what do you think about his steak, Maybe we can all both learn something.
It's not gonna be good.
It's going to be a real good one, everybody. Enough talking, let's begin.
I'm going to show you how to make the perfect steak. This recipe is going to hold your hand and give you the tips and shortcuts so you can get it right every single time. This here is the griddle pan. Now, in Italy, they've got an old method of cooking called al mattoni. It means under the brick. We've got these beautiful sort of shark tooth ridges, which are going to give you those incredible bar marks.
No, you don't want sharp tooth ridge. Uncle Guga, you teach me before?
Yes, absolutely. Grill marks is just burn marks versus if you have a nice flat surface, then you get a nice even sear. Unlike this, you look disappointed already, Uncle Roger.
Just use cast iron skillet. What's wrong with regular cast iron skillet?
I agree, 100%.
And if you look on YouTube, Uncle Guga, there are more videos about seasoning cast iron skillet than actually cooking with it.
I'm guilty of that.
Too white now?
So we're going to cook a beautiful sirloin steak. Now look, lots of people get their steaks from the supermarket and they get thin little steaks like that, and it's so hard to control the cooking.
Look, you got one thing right, Uncle Roger.
This video, hopefully it turned out good. The camera works so good. You see the camera moving around, some Christopher Nolan. But Uncle Roger predict it's gonna be disaster. It's gonna be all style, no substance.
The way to fix it is to buy a double steak for 2 people. Simply in your butcher's or supermarket, go to the counter and say, look, I want a nice sirloin steak about 1.5 inches thick. That way you can get it golden, really crispy, and the inside doesn't get
he loves using his hands.
So first up, what I want to do is just rub this steak with a little olive oil, not much.
Of course he's using olive oil. Jamie Oliver, favorite thing in the world is olive oil.
Ingredient, yeah.
Is he just using it as like binding agent?
I guess so.
Salt and pepper stick on it?
I guess that's what he's trying to do. But at the same time, you can see that the steak is quite tempered and it's not cold. And I think it would stick no problem. No need to use the olive oil there. I would recommend using some type of animal fat. Even the fat from the own steak, you start seeing with it, then you have a nice little bit of fat to work with. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of olive oil either.
And then I'm going to season it quite generously with pepper. Right, so I'm not going to season it with salt.
What?
Why? Why no salt? He think pepper enough?
No, that's not good.
British people, they think the only seasoning in the world is salt and pepper, and he don't even use salt.
Oh boy, that's not good.
So we're going to roll the pepper all over, and look at that. Nice and generous. Now, this griddle pan, it's been preheating for like 4 or 5 minutes. It's screaming hot. Turn your fan on, right? This lid is as hot as the bottom. So I'm going to put my steak in, push it down.
Wait,
it's not that hot.
Yeah, one, it's not that hot. 2, you put meat straight in pan. Where your oil?
No oil at all.
The pan drier than my ex-wife. What kind of chef is this? Who cook without oil?
Uncle Roger, you're making me cry.
Yeah, Uncle Roger's sad now. How you feeling right now?
I need some tissue because this is too much, everybody.
Your eyes wetter than his pan,
So I'll turn the meat after a couple of minutes so you get that nice crisscross bar marking, and then you can cook it to your liking. Medium rare, whatever you like.
Wait, what?
Medium rare, not whatever you like. You like medium rare, please.
I agree.
Don't f up your meat.
Let's have a little look. So you can see already we've got lovely bar marks.
You see that? That's why I hate grill marks. Look at the other side, gray, sad. The grill marks is basically just burnt.
After learning how to cook steak at yours, I go to restaurant. I can't order steak at restaurant now. Every restaurant, they do grill mark on steak like this.
So one of the things I love to do is sort of halfway through the cooking. Just whip the lid off like that. Get yourself some herbs, a bit of rosemary, a bit of thyme, and just mop up some of that fat that's rendered out of the steak.
What is that?
And just use that to sort of brush and baste the steak. You'll smell it straight away. Does it make a difference? Yes, it does.
No, it don't. It don't make a difference.
There's no oil on the pan. There's no nothing. It's just like
He's just cleaning the steak with brush. You need to put butter in there.
And something, at least, to let the juices and the oils from the herbs come out.
Go watch the video where Uncle Guga and Uncle Roger cook steak together. We put butter, then we put the rosemary in the butter, and then we basting.
Exactly, that's the proper way.
I'm going to take the steak And I'm just gonna let it rest. Look at that, sizzling away. As it rests.
Wait, what?
That's
Is
not the same steak.
Is that movie magic?
I think you're cheating.
Because the first one had some grill marks. This one looks like it was done on a cast iron skillet.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Now to go with this, I've done what I think is one of the best little side dishes. It's a little potato stew with mushrooms. And I start in a pan, a little oil, a little garlic, a little thyme. I just bring it up to the heat. And as it fries, in go in the mushrooms and a little finely chopped.
This cooking show, show us, don't tell us.
The way you're talking about it.
I think he actually go to store and buy it. He didn't make it himself.
Boom. Roasted.
And as I fry that off, I put in some little chunks, little nuggets of potatoes and a little chicken stock. I've popped it in the oven for like an hour, but I've cooked it in this
Movie magic.
Yeah.
And this is like a casserole. It is so beautiful. It holds heat in such a wonderful way.
Ew. Ew. What the hell is this?
That looks like vomit.
Yeah. My dog vomit look more appetizing than this shit. Hi.
Come on, the moment of truth. Let's see what this steak
He
is
lying
like.
to people.
Let's move
Not
it
good.
around in the juices. It's shining, it's gorgeous. We'll save this juices, don't waste that. So get yourself a nice carving knife and let's do lovely thin slices. So it's blushing and it's gnarly and crisp on the outside.
Wait.
Uncle Roger think that look rare? That not medium rare?
That's not medium rare, Uncle Roger. That's definitely rare, especially these two little pieces over here.
Look at this. It's not even pink. It's like purple. It's purple.
Yeah, 100%.
And look at that. And now you take a pinch of sea salt and from
Oh, now he had salt.
Too late. Too late.
Not only too late, that's too little.
on the plate we go. Let's get a nice slice of that steak and the juices. And then I love to serve that steak with just a little watercress. Really nice and peppery. And then
Wait. Now the steak look properly cooked.
I love it. How many steaks do you think he actually cooked on this actual shoot?
I think he actually cooked one. He it up, and then he go to Outback Steakhouse to get the random steak.
enough talking. Let's have a little try.
He gonna lie to people and say it's good.
He tried the side dish. Ooh.
God, it's so good.
See how fast the camera cut away?
He didn't even eat the steak.
He didn't eat the steak also.
Why he didn't eat the steak?
Cooking video about steak and he don't eat steak. That's how you know it's terrible.
Uncle Roger, now I understand why he is what it is to you as Salt Bay is to me.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then, like I say, all style, no substance. The camera angle so cool, blurry background, everything. But the steak look like
There you go, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go check out Uncle Roger. Everything will be on the link on the description down below. Thank you for coming, brother. I appreciate it. Next time I won't let you watch this, and I'll just cook you a steak. How about that?
you need to pay my therapy bill now. This give me bad mental health.
You know what? I'm gonna go cook your steak right now. See you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Mistakes were made. When you're wrong, you need to man up and admit it. And I was wrong. And here's why. On my last video, I critiqued Jamie Oliver's steak. There was a lot of great information on that video. What to do, what not to do, things that I have learned over the years that I've been cooking steaks. Even though I still stand behind everything that I said on that video, one important thing I got wrong. It was not Jamie Oliver cooking the steak. Now, how do I know this? Well, thankfully, all of you let me know in the comment section. I just want to point out, this is not Jamie Oliver. It's a chef called Pete Bett. How did this go through an entire recording session and then editing process, and nobody noticed that this isn't Jamie Oliver cooking the steak? 2K, what happened? Tell me what happened.
Guys, it was on his YouTube channel. I'm sorry. Like, it won't happen again, but I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Yo, Leo, you saw the video. What do you got to say?
I heard Jamie Oliver's voice and I saw hands. I had no idea that it wasn't Jamie cooking.
That's not his voice.
Wait, what? It's not his voice?
No. Yo, Nick, so what happened with Jamie Oliver video?
The Guga, I have no idea. Here at Sous Vide, everything, we don't make those mistakes.
100% we don't make those mistakes over here.
I feel like I deserve it. But now today I'm gonna react to a video that Jamie Oliver actually cooked the steak.
Okay, lovely food tubers, now it's time to learn how to do the perfect steak ever in the whole wide world. It will change the way that you cook steak forever. No more tough steaks.
I like what he said, everybody. No more tough steak. That's right. Tough steak should belong somewhere else, not on your mouth.
The sirloin, £32 a kilo today.
Yep.
Ribeye, that's £32 a kilo as well. Fillet, that's the prize. Jewels, £54 a kilo. And here
That's expensive. Wow, that is quite expensive.
I have a little secret steak that I'd like to tell you is my favorite steak. Better than all of those 4 prime cuts. This, my friend, is the feather blade steak, or the blade steak, or in America, you call it the flat iron steak.
That is correct. We do call it the flat iron steak. Now, here's the wonderful thing about this steak right here, everybody. It has a tremendous amount of flavor. If you cook it properly and don't overcook it, it's also extremely tender. So yeah, man, I like the steak.
Look at the fat marbling here. It's absolutely delicious. If you give me the fillet, I'll throw it back to you. You give me this? Yes, mother. That's what
Did he say if you give him the fillet, he will throw it back to me? Okay, I'll take it.
we're talking about. Come and have a look at this as well. £17.90 a kilo for really good quality beef, right? This is the blade. So it sits about here, like that.
I gotta say, that position kind of funny, everybody. Just saying.
Moo. It's these hard sinews that kind of make this cut a little bit unfashionable. Once you've taken it out, you're left with the best
take out the
steak
silver
ever.
skin. Nice.
Any good butcher will do this for you. Phone them up, say I want a feather blade or a flat iron steak, they'll do it for you.
That is true. The butcher will do it for you. If you already buy it pre-made, it costs more money, everybody. So if you want to save, just like any primal cut, if you buy a whole rib roast and you cut the ribeyes yourself, you're going to save a lot more money. Any work that you take out of the butchers and do it yourself, you're going to be saving a great amount of money, and I highly recommend.
We're going to put a little bit of oil over the steak.
Oh, but here we go. See, he did the same thing as the other guy did. He likes to put olive oil. See, there's nothing wrong with putting olive oil if you're using that as a binder, right? So that the seasoning will stick. And hopefully that's what he's doing. Let's see.
I've got a thick bottom pan on a very high heat. I'm going to rub the steak all over with the oil, heavy on the pepper, heavy on the salt.
Ah, yes, Jamie. Thank you. You gotta go heavy, everybody. The previous steak, which was not Jamie Oliver, he probably put half a teaspoon of salt in there, everybody. This is how you season a steak. Season it a lot. A good amount of salt is quite important. And pepper, if you like.
So we go to a pan.
Nice.
I'm going to put just a little oil in here as well.
Yes, Jamie. Thank you. You add the oil to the pan as well. You must use some oil on the pan as well. If not, there will not be enough heat transfer. Oil is a great conductor, right? It conducts the heat and it makes all this heat transfer to the meat, having a nice, beautiful crust. That's what you want. So you definitely want to use a good amount of oil.
I'm going to go in with the steak. I'm just going to wipe my hands.
Nice.
Also, very importantly, do not take your steak from the fridge and cook it. Take the steak out of the fridge for an hour before you use it. Cover it, let it kind of get to room temperature.
Oh, thank you, Jamie. Did you hear what he just said, everybody?
Let it kind of get to room temperature.
Let it kind of come to temperature. So if you remove the steak from the refrigerator, it will not come to room temperature, not even within an hour. It's just going to raise a few degrees like I explained on the previous video. But I get where he's coming from. If the refrigerator is extremely cold, like 30 degrees, the steak will be actually kind of firm. There's nothing wrong cooking it immediately that way though, but it's more manageable for restaurants if you take a little bit earlier before and you cook it, the steak tempered, not room temperature.
The flat iron steak really benefits from being cooked medium rare.
Thank you, Jamie. Did he say medium rare? The other guy said to cook your steaks medium, everybody. Don't cook your steak mediums.
Turn it once a minute, every minute. You want even cooking from both sides.
Yes.
So being equal with both sides
Yes.
keeps the moisture in the middle, which means when you rest it, it then comes back out again and gives you a beautiful, juicy steak.
That is 100% good, accurate information, everybody. That is right. I agree with Jamie 100%.
The supermarkets around the world love to sell you a portion, kind of 8 ounces. I would advise go into a butcher's and instead of getting a thin little centimetre steak, get a double steak. That will serve 2 people. That way you can create a really dark outside and it can still be medium rare in the middle.
Yes, always go for thicker steak, everybody. I cannot emphasize that enough. That's what I say on my videos all the time. Thicker is better. It gives you more wiggle room to get the perfect steak cooked right. You know what I mean? If you get a thin steak, your margin of error is so small that it's easy to mess up.
When you turn the steak and it's sizzling on top, get that butter and just put it on top, just like that.
Just rubbing a little bit of butter towards the end is fine, but you won't get the brown butter, which is that Maillard reaction of basting the steak and the caramelized butter pieces get stuck to the top of the steak, which is what I like the most.
That sweetness from the butter is really beautiful. And again, that's going to add to that beautiful caramelization.
Nice,
And
Jamie.
my last
That
little
looks
trick
good,
is
man.
herbs. This is thyme. You could use rosemary. You could use oregano.
See, man, he's doing everything right, man. Herbs are fantastic. I love thyme. I think rosemary is a little bit overpowering for me. It just takes over the whole steak and it changes the flavor. But thyme is great. So let's see how he uses his technique.
Go into this pan and just take that fat and just give it a ruddy good whipping.
What the hell is that?
Put in beautiful flavor.
What? I've never seen that technique before, everybody. Does that work? What do you call that? Slapping the meat with thyme? Is that what that's called? What? I have no idea. What I normally like to do is to baste it with butter, but the butter actually heats up the thyme and it bubbles up and it infuses the flavor of thyme into the butter, and then you butter baste the steak. It's amazing, but this beating the meat technique, I've never tried it, man. I mean, I tried another way, but never mind.
Oh, I've cooked this now for about 3 minutes on each side.
About 3 minutes from each side. Thank you, Jimmy. You see that? Like, he cooked the whole steak for 3 minutes for each side. The other guy cooked the steak for 8 minutes and then another 5 minute series.
Let's come back to the steak over here.
Nice and
I'll cook this medium.
Jamie, that looks good,
Okay,
man.
which is the max you want to go. This is nice. My wife would love this. I would like it.
Wait, so you cooked it medium? I thought you said medium rare. Oh, there you go. Some parts are medium rare.
It's just the bomb. Not many people know about it, so it's super.
Yo, that looks great, man. I will eat that.
And if you shake it,
what are you doing with the olive oil?
Just marbles. That, my friends, will be the perfect steak.
That's a good idea. I've never done that.
£17 a kilo instead of £54 a kilo for a fillet.
I'll tell you one thing. I've always used the juices of the steak that is left over on the plate itself to eat it. You can also pour that on top of rice. It's delicious. But shaking it with a little bit of olive oil, very nice. Is it good?
I prefer it to a fillet steak anytime. I'll be happy to never ever have it again. That is where it's at.
There you go, everybody. He's right. Again, I was wrong. My apologies to Jamie. That was a big mistake on my part. This steak was cooked nicely. This steak was cooked the way actually I would cook, except beating your meat, which I'm actually going to try. Let's not talk about that anymore. But anyway, thank you for letting me know and holding me accountable for my mistakes. Not everybody is perfect, everybody. I am not perfect in any way. And I am extremely grateful for everything that you guys let me know if I'm wrong, because I'm not perfect. I'm here to learn just like anyone else. And I just really appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Yo, Uncle Roger, why do you hate him so much, man? I will eat the crap out of that steak. Maybe give him a second chance? What does all of the nieces and nephew think? Should I give Uncle Roger a call and let him know? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Uncle Guga, welcome to my restaurant.
Congratulations.
It's Uncle Roger. What you think? What you think?
I love it. Love the colors, love the decor. On today's video, I flew all the way to Malaysia to come try Uncle Roger's restaurant, and we're trying out everything.
That's a long way to fly to eat some fried rice,
Well, it's world famous. I gotta try it. But we actually tried a lot of things already. You took me around the city.
Yeah, this is our 9th meal. We eat 8 times already today. Hiya, Uncle Roger's so full.
Oh no, Guga is not full at all, everybody. I'm excited. But here's what happened the whole day.
The first dish he wanted me to try was nasi lemak. This is Malaysia's national dish. But we didn't stop there, as then he took me to the wet market. There were so many different things to see. Some looked familiar, and others we definitely don't have here in the US. Right after that, we went straight to some beef noodles. And this caught me by surprise. The flavors were something I've never experienced before. It was quite unique. And then he gave me some chicken. Surprisingly, the chicken was at room temperature. That one was not what I was expecting. But to make up for it, he took me to a barbecue spot. That one hit it right on the money. As you know, I love barbecue. However, I had to put Uncle Roger in check.
Why are you fingering the brisket? Yeah.
Exactly. That's how Uncle Roger tells us.
Respect it. This is not sorbet. Nah. Don't do that. Don't finger my meat, bro.
I'll tell you one thing. I had a great time going through Malaysia with Uncle Roger. In the end, we even sing karaoke together. And you should definitely go check out his video after this one, because now it's time to try every single thing on his menu.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you for taking me around, Uncle Roger. But now we got some, what is this?
This is all our side dish at my restaurant.
Oh, I'm the king of side dishes.
Yeah, I know. You always make one. Just one random side dish and then 20 steak.
That's right. What is this, Uncle Roger? Can you please explain?
This is keropok, is Malay for cracker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fish flavor.
Comes with a sauce too.
Dip with this sauce.
All right, let's see.
Nice and light. Uncle Roger like this to start meal.
Cheers.
You like it?
Slightly spicy, nicely crunch. Reminds me of like a cracker.
This is exactly what it is, but Malaysian version. This one very funny. This one Uncle Roger will never order at my restaurant.
Really?
Because it's fry. Why you order fry at Fire Rice restaurant, you know? But you know what we call this on menu? We call this J-O boring fry. Do you know what J and O stand for?
What?
Have a think. Uncle Roger cannot say, otherwise I'm gonna get sued.
Jamie Oliver.
Bleep that out. Bleep that
Wow, I
out.
cannot believe you put that name on your restaurant. So what is this? Just fries and just
ketchup.
that's why it's boring?
Yeah?
Oh wow, it's pretty boring.
Yeah, okay.
What is that?
Uncle Roger's favorite.
Really?
My favorite side in my whole restaurant.
Okay, tell me
We call
about it.
this wok hei white corn. This Japanese corn with some QP mayo and some Japanese spice on there.
Cheers, everybody.
But in white corn, so much sweeter than American yellow corn.
Very delicious, nice smoky. How do you get the smoke on it?
We use wok hei. We char it.
So you put this on the actual wok.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Don't give away all my recipe, Uncle Guga.
Oh, sorry. You're gonna have to come and try it, everybody. What's next? What is this? This is calling my attention.
That is gyoza.
So what inspired you to come out with a gyoza? Is just because you like it?
We want all sort of Pan-Asian cuisine in here, you know? And everybody like gyoza. It's like dumpling, but more fun. One of our best sellers. That one.
That is delicious. So it's pan-fried and steamed, right? That's why you have
Steamed
that combination.
and fried.
Right. What is this, Uncle Roger? This caught my attention.
Fried dumpling.
And what is this sauce? I'm gonna dip it in this sauce here. What is
Sweet and
that?
sour sauce. You're gonna like it. This one crowd pleaser. I know you're gonna like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you want to tell you?
Wow. He introduced a shrimp inside. Wow.
So crispy also.
Nice and crispy and a generous amount of filling. Well, so far I gotta tell you, everything's been delicious. That looks spicy.
Maybe you save this for last because it's a little bit spicy. We save for last so we don't ruin everything. Try
Tell me
satay,
about
satay
this.
first.
Satay, okay. All right. So is satay Malaysian?
Yeah?
Tell me about this.
This one is satay. Just chicken on stick.
Cheers.
The meat, even though it's lean, it's tender.
Nice and juicy. A lot of spices.
How you think? You like it?
Satay, very delicious, very tasty, extremely spicy. Not spicy, like very flavorful with a lot of spices. What is this?
Fried chicken with pineapple mayo and sesame seed.
Pineapple mayo.
You're gonna like, trust. I know it sounds weird to American ear because you guys like mayo too much.
All right, let's give it a try. Oh, hefty.
This is the best seller.
Really?
Yeah. What I tell you? Yes. Pineapple mayo on chicken. Best secret.
Why does it work so well? Sweet but savory.
And the little sesame seed give it some little extra layer of flavor. So good.
Wow, forget about sweet and sour chicken. Have this.
Yeah, this one way better. And
What is that, Uncle Roger? Show me, what is this one?
Another fried thing. You can see Malaysian people, we all like our fried food.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this? Shrimp tempura?
Fried prawn. No. This is not tempura. Tempura, the batter different, lighter. This just deep fried prawn with breading.
Deep fried.
You know?
Oh, okay. With a little bit
Fine.
of sauce. Let's give it a try.
I mean, it's good, but Uncle Roger admit this is not my favorite compared to the rest of them.
But it's nice and crispy.
But a bit boring because this just chili sauce, this just regular fried. It's not like this got pineapple, you know?
Yeah, this one is a lot more flavorful than this one. I agree. But this is
one-
delicious, though. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy this.
Yeah?
All right, I want to try that spicy thing.
Okay, the final thing.
Yeah.
This is mana popcorn chicken.
Tell me about this. Look spicy. Look dangerous.
This is the Sichuan chili. But you don't eat this. It's just for flavoring and for color.
So is this going to be spicy?
Just a little bit. It's a numbing spice. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Look spicy. Let's see. A little lemony, from the Sichuan peppercorn. Also, not spicy that way.
It's coming, it's coming.
Oh, takes a second. Very good.
Uncle Roger feel a lot of love and support.
I know.
You know,
Congratulations.
all the fans here, you know.
Yeah.
These are all the people who leave YouTube comment. All these people. Say hi to camera, fans. Say hi, say hi. Uncle Guga, you're so famous in Malaysia.
Oh, there you go.
And you see, with this fried rice restaurant, very cartoon, so we got little.
It looks just like you.
Yeah. No, and then here, over here.
This is where you place the order, Uncle Roger?
No, this is the bar for takeaway, for to-go order or takeaway. You just come here, you order, and you go.
Oh.
We actually serve slushy and ice cream also.
Oh.
If we have too many people, they cannot come in, they just order from here. All good. And these are all the nice crew, nice staff people. They're working really hard. Uncle Roger would
Did you
say...
train them well?
Yeah, of course. Uncle Roger will ask you guys to tip your wait staff, but in Malaysia, we don't tip. But just treat them well, be kind to them.
Oh, there you
I
go.
guess you can tip them if you want, just give them money, you know?
How hard was it to open shop?
Oh, very hard, very hard. We have
Really?
to find, because this location, very prestigious.
Oh.
Pavilion is
How
very
does the
nice.
permit
mall.
work?
Permit? Oh, no permit. Malaysia don't need permit.
Wait, what?
We just start business and hope nobody die. That our permit.
Oh my.
You see this country, that
a little bit
look like
different.
you have permit.
No.
Okay, maybe Toys R Us got permit. And then see this little machine? I think this one, if you spend above certain amount, you get to spin.
Oh.
And then one of the prize
Then you
is
get a
this
prize
ball.
inside.
Yeah, one of the prize is you get to meet Uncle Roger.
Really?
I don't know why that a price. That seems like not very valuable price. Uncle Roger rather get like discount or gift card or something, you know?
No, I think that's a good price. And now the main dish.
Of course.
Oh, fried rice.
Of course, this is what Uncle Roger restaurant known for, my fried rice. We have 3 different type of fried rice.
Tell me, what is this?
This all the same base of fried rice. It's just called Uncle Roger's egg fried rice.
Okay.
But the topping all different. So when you come to my restaurant, you can customize your fried rice however you want by putting different topping on there. So usually this egg fried rice, the base one just come with garlic shrimp.
Okay.
But you can upgrade to unagi. This is eel, or you can upgrade to salmon also.
Oh, I see.
Choose whatever.
This one
3
looks
type.
different though.
This kimchi fried rice, that's the second type of fried rice, kimchi fried rice. And this the third type of fried rice, this is Uncle Roger's favorite. We
Really?
call it special fried rice, but we're gonna come to that later. Uncle Roger won't tell you what make it special yet.
Got it.
So first step, we try the rice first without topping, so you can really see our fried rice skill. Cheers.
Cheers.
What you think?
Okay.
You think my fried rice good? This next level.
That one that you cooked in the house is not even close to this one.
Hey,
Wow.
Hey, don't talk.
Yeah. I think they cook a lot better than you in the kitchen,
What?
Uncle Roger.
Now try some of the topping. That's some of the garlic shrimp.
Is this popular, the garlic shrimp?
Yep, that's the most popular topping for this fried rice.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely delicious. What makes this special fried rice better than anybody else?
We use more flavoring, but you also need balance.
I see.
So in our sauce, try to find the right amount of sauce to balance out the garlic.
Very good fried rice. Let me try this topping over here.
Unagi.
Is this one popular?
It's not super popular because it's the most expensive topping.
Why? Because unagi is so
Not
expensive?
expensive, you know?
Really? I see. Oh, that is amazing.
Nobody even think unagi can go well with rice, but it do.
Oh, wow. Nice and fatty. And when you combine it with the fried rice, it's just like a whole nother level.
And the unagi sauce got a bit of sweetness also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
This
salmon?
one, this one the same fried rice, but this one salmon. Of
How
course,
about that topping? Look
salmon.
like you use same mayo.
Yeah. But salmon, of course, salmon cannot compete with unagi, but just try anyway.
Uncle Roger, what is one of the hardest things about owning a restaurant? Because
Okay.
everybody keeps asking me to open my own restaurant. I want to know.
You have to be ready for all the complaints.
Oh, really? You got a lot of complaints? What people complain about the most?
At first, when we launched our restaurant, Uncle Roger liked my rice more flavorful, so I give them less rice because I want to keep them wanting more. But Malaysian people, they don't want to keep wanting more, they just want more, you know? So our fried rice, when we start 200 grams per plate, now we keep the same price, but now 300 grams per plate.
So they wanted more for their
we
buck.
want more, and now we're losing money, you know? Fried rice too little.
Oh, that's good.
Not as good as unagi, but
Crispy salmon, that mayo right there, it's delicious. However, this is on another level, everybody. Seriously.
Okay.
What is this? Kimchi fried rice? Is this one popular? Because I know a lot of people don't like duck.
people still order, but not as much.
Why do you think that is?
Because not a lot of people like kimchi, you know? Kimchi is sometimes acquired taste, is a bit sour, a bit fermented.
No. Acquired taste is durian.
You take this piece of durian up.
Yeah.
There are pit in there.
Okay.
And now you just eat.
Hold on. Oh.
It
I
tastes
shouldn't
good.
have done that. Oh, wow.
Tastes like honey and melted cheese.
No, it doesn't. It smells like stinky feet.
Don't be pussy. Just eat higher.
So smell is very important when you eat something, but let's try it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What? We lost him?
Okay.
Big man like you scared durian for
No,
what?
durian is not for me. That's an acquired taste.
Okay, try the rice first. Try the rice
Okay,
first.
let's try the
Make
rice.
sure you get a bit of the kimchi.
You make the kimchi in house?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cheers. Oh, that is very good. I am a kimchi lover. You know, I'm half Korean. Did you know that?
No, you're not. I think you're half Dana White and half Costco guy.
Oh, boy.
Got a good roast actually. And usually for kimchi fried rice, they got less smoky flavor, you
Yeah.
know? So we recommend to pair it with smoked duck.
Oh, okay.
Try it, try it. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Good, correct?
So much better than chicken. But so far, if I'm being completely honest with you, nothing comes close to this one.
Oh, really?
This one here, so good, Uncle Roger. However, isn't that the number one?
I have secret trick up Uncle Roger's sleeve.
Okay, I want to try that one. Tell me about this one. What's so special about it? First of all, the egg.
Just look at the egg. Look how perfect it is.
Yeah.
And this we got our
And what makes it so special? Because I know you said special in there. Oh, what is that? What is that red
See
thing?
the pink flower. That's the thing that make it special.
Is that the one that you showed me on the market
Yeah,
today?
correct, correct. Finally got a chance to taste it. Trust me, Uncle Roger. I love all my fried rice.
Yeah.
But after you taste this one, you go back to this fried rice, this one cannot compete.
Really?
Yeah? Just try a little bit of rice with a little bit of the pink thing and nothing else if you ever taste this flavor in your life or not.
Let's see.
It's special.
How do you describe that?
Cannot describe. It's magical.
Floral, but nothing like saffron.
No,
No,
nothing like
no,
that.
no.
Little bit spicy, just little bit.
Tiny bit, like what makes spicy good, flavorful. I've
And
never
now-
tasted anything like it. Wow, that's very good.
Uncle Roger want you to break the egg yolk like this,
Uh-huh.
mix with the rice, and then add little bit of sambal. You know how in Malaysia we add sambal to things?
Yeah, you add sambal to everything,
Yeah,
no?
add little bit like this. And now,
A little bit of everything. Cheers.
cheers.
Oh,
Game over.
okay, it's better than that one.
Correct, see?
Yeah, but
Okay.
now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make it even better.
What?
We have this one here. Oh.
I'm going to have to be honest. I actually never tried this combo before.
I think it's gonna work just
Let's see.
fantastic.
Cheers, cheers. Okay, okay.
Okay, but I gotta tell you one thing, Uncle Roger. Everything's fantastic. This was my favorite, second favorite. Amazing place. Come visit. Uncle Roger, what's your number one thing? What's your favorite thing on the whole menu?
Of course, this special fried rice now with unagi.
Ah, there you go. We made a video together. If you guys want to see Uncle Roger taking me around the whole entire Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, go check out his video. We'll be on the link in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. I love Greek food. It's one of those cuisines that just hits different. There's so many different variations. We got meats, vegetables. It is absolutely delicious. And on today's video, I am ready to learn from a true master.
Guga, stop to talking. I want to school you. Let's go.
Okay, nice to meet you, chef.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for your coming, and I will teach you the first today, the best.
The best Greek
Yes.
food, authentic.
Ascending.
Okay, a lot of meats, yes?
Yes.
I want to eat meat. No, not too much vegetables. Is that okay?
Yes.
Strong meat. Yes, yes. Let's go.
This is Chef Yanis. He has over 30 years of experience cooking Greek food. With several different restaurants, Menake Greek Bistro has a huge menu of different varieties of Greek food. And even though I did ask him for meats, we're not only doing that, as he really wants me to embrace the taste of Greek food.
I have to starting with the moussakas.
Okay.
It's the traditional Greek food. It's the food for the village because long times ago they have a lot of vegetables and they looking to find how to eat.
But it has meat too or no
Of
meat?
course, of course.
Okay.
Beef meat sauce. Okay, let's go. Have to put a little bit oil.
As we all know, vegetables don't have a lot of flavor, and the first thing he liked to do is to get a grill nice and hot. This is the dish they came up with to use the vegetables that would normally be thrown away. And the idea here is, since vegetables don't have a lot of flavor, putting a nice char on them is the way to go. Here we have eggplant and zucchini. He also uses potato, which that goes on the deep fryer.
Which fried is always better, we know that. There you go, we got a nice golden potatoes. That's what we want. Oh, they look good to eat already. Took no time at all.
To make this dish, the second important thing is a bechamel sauce, but he does it quite different than the way I do it.
Milk, a lot of butter
Butter is good.
for the flavor.
That's right. Oh, interesting. You see how he does everything at the same time. Normally you do it separately. Oh, and it goes right into the fire.
Well, it's about 4 minutes. And after that, I have to put the flour inside to make the creme.
See, I'm always learning. Normally I do butter and flour first and then I add the milk, but he's doing everything at the same time. I've never done that before.
The way I normally do my bechamel is that I make a roux first, which is you cook the butter and flour, then you add the milk towards the end. But in the restaurant business, they don't have time for that. But in his recipe, it saves you all that time, as he throws everything into the pot all together. And as that was going, it was time to build the moussaka. You build it with potatoes first, followed by the veggies, and a generous amount of the meat sauce, which he had already previously done. And he told me it's just like a ragu.
Ooh, that's gonna be amazing. The smell that is coming out of this thing is awesome.
Going back to finish off the bechamel, he immediately throws in all-purpose flour. But then he adds something I've never seen before, which is eggs. He throws 2 of them and a generous amount of cheese, straight up mozzarella. And once you mix everything together, that goes right on top of the meat sauce, followed by a tiny bit more of mozzarella.
In the oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 minutes. On this restaurant, I know you had several. What is the most special dish for you?
Whatever I say, I don't be fair for another.
You see, it's going to be unfair. Everything then. You
Yes,
like everything?
Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm doing everything with a passion. This is important for me. And I think so everything is good.
I think it's important what you just said. As long as you make it with love,
Yes.
the food is going to be
Important.
good.
It's important.
That is everything. You cook with love, the food will taste better. You agree, chef? 100%. All right, so we got this ready to go. Now he's going to chop it up, and it is ready for plating. Oh, wow. That looks incredible. Parsley goes in. Smells amazing. Never had it. Excited to try it.
Moussaka was the very first dish he taught me how to make. I cannot wait to taste it, but we have a lot more things to go.
Now we have to make churrasco kebab.
My favorite part, skirt
We
steak.
take one, yes.
Remove a little bit of the fat, but not too much, right,
Not too
chef?
much because the fat is good.
Fat is flavor.
Yes.
Chop it up in small pieces.
I prepare the lamb also.
Oh, the lamb. Oh, perfect. They go together.
To make the lamb kebab, yes.
Got it. And what is this, leg of lamb,
This
chef?
is a leg of lamb, less boneless. It's more easy. We clean a little bit for the fat.
Cut it up in small pieces. Yep.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The first I have to put the season. This is salt. Only salt and garlic.
Generous amount of
Don't
garlic.
care about the garlic.
Yeah.
Give a lot of flavor.
Not very good for vampires.
No. And olive oil.
Interesting. Wow. Salt, garlic powder, olive oil.
Exactly.
Interesting seasoning. I'll do this one,
Yes,
chef.
please.
This is an interesting seasoning. I've never used just this combination before. Nicely seasoned with a generous amount of garlic powder. Oh, I like that.
Now, have to cut a little bit peppers. 1 piece pepper,
Pepper goes in first.
and then you put the 1 piece meat.
Doesn't matter, chef, anyway.
Perfect.
Got it?
I think so you know. I think so you know, and then you're kidding me.
Maybe I made once or twice. Notice that he didn't cut it too thin to dry it out, so it's
good,
nice and thick.
Good. It's good.
Right, chef? If you cut it too thin, it's going to dry out.
Exactly.
And then we have a nice kebab. That's mine. And that's the chef's. Almost looks like picanha. Ah, let's go. What's interesting is that we're going to let this rest for a little bit so that the salt can penetrate. You don't want to cook it immediately. It has to stay here just for a little bit. Now into the grill.
So we put it here in the charcoal.
Now notice that he said charcoal. This is not a charcoal grill, it's gas. But we all know charcoal is a lot better, so I had to ask.
How about charcoal grill? I know in the restaurant it's kind of difficult because, you got to keep going. But is it important to have charcoal grills?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. In Greek, all my life I cooked with the charcoal. It's very different, but it's really better.
And here in the restaurant, you don't use charcoal.
No, because the license here is different.
It's very different. That's the thing with most restaurants, the licenses is always a big problem.
Exactly.
It's a completely different license that you need to have in
yeah, I
order
love
to
it to cook with the charcoal.
In the meantime, this is getting a nice, beautiful char, as you can see here. That's what we want. We want to cook this. It's actually high heat, very high heat. If not, it's going to dry out the meat if it's too cold. We want to sear this really at high heat, and it's going to cook at the same time.
Once the doneness was achieved, it was time for the assembly. He serves it with tzatziki sauce, followed by some onions, tomatoes. Then as a side dish, we went ahead and made some French fries, straight from scratch. Once that was done, it was time for the seasoning, which the seasoning is salt and a generous amount of oregano. Now you add that to the plate, and of course, to finish it off, the star of the show, the kebabs.
And that looks amazing.
Lemon sauce.
Now that looks phenomenal. What I like to call it 10 out of 10. Who wouldn't like this? Who wouldn't like this? Everyone will love this.
Yep, this is my style. Meat and potatoes. Everyone will enjoy it. But did you know that seafood is also very important in Greek cuisine? He went ahead and taught me 2 quick seafood dishes.
He chops up some garlic, some onions. Onion and garlic goes into the pan with some butter and oil.
And then shrimp, little bit salt, and always I put a little bit flakes pepper.
Tomato sauce goes in.
And I put 1 spoon cheese feta. Sauce is finished.
Tiny bit of parsley is on the top. So this is a dish by itself.
Shrimp saganaki.
Looks incredible.
I put the pasta inside. Butter, little bit oil,
Onion and garlic go in. Scallops, some shrimp as well.
and I put also calamari.
Pepper flakes goes in.
Little bit salt.
Toss that up real good because it's going to cook quite quickly, everybody. A little bit of wine. Tiny bit of tomato sauce goes in. And the pasta is ready. Now we just got to plate it up.
But that is the seafood pasta. We got the shrimp dish, which smelled fantastic. But when he was about to finish the pasta dish, we almost got into a fight.
No. No sobe.
Sorry.
Sobe, bad idea.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And that is our pasta dish. I cannot wait to taste this. Seafood pasta.
Now, I don't understand why seafood is not as popular, because I love it. However, we need to go back to the meats. Next, he wanted to show me his favorite dish. It starts off as ground lamb, which he seasoned with a tiny bit of tomatoes, cumin, salt, pepper, and a tiny bit of spiciness. The key to cook this, however, is extremely high heat. That way you gotta char quickly without overcooking the whole thing. It takes no time at all, because to plate it, you gotta add that important sauce.
And tzatziki sauce?
No, sir. Tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki. Exactly.
Okay. Tzatziki. Say it right.
Of course, that has to go right on top of some freshly fried fries. To finish it off, some oregano and parsley. This is his favorite dish on the menu.
And there we have the lamb kebab. Smells amazing, chef. Is this your favorite?
Yes, it's my favorite. Everything about the grill, it's my favorite.
Really?
Everything about the grill.
No vegetables.
No vegetables. Vegetables is, by the way, for the cow.
You have to say.
I absolutely love Chef Yanis. Now, even though this lamb kebab looked fantastic, I didn't understand why he was using oregano as a garnish instead of using inside of the lamb. So I had to ask.
For example, in the grill, you have to use the oregano after the cook.
Not before.
Not before, never before.
Why?
Because it's, when it's burned, the oregano it's bitter.
Oh, so you always sprinkle it on the end.
On the end, yes.
So whenever you make any marinade, if you put it together, it's not a good idea.
No.
I did not know that. I just
This
learned
is a little
something
bit
new.
secret.
Now, I'll be honest with you, he was not done, as he went ahead and prepared one of the biggest dishes ever. But the concept is pretty much the same, grilling everything in high heat and finishing it off with a generous amount of fries. He also did a very popular appetizer, which is fried cheese. Throughout this day, I learned like there was no tomorrow. But we all know there's one important thing to do, that is to taste the food. Because even though everything looks fantastic, in the end of the day, nothing is more important than the taste.
And here we have the feast, huh? What do you guys think, huh?
Damn, Guga, looks like you really got schooled on
I did.
some Greek food, man.
I did. And we got a lot of things to try. I want your honest opinion.
Where do we start?
So right here we have churrasco. So on the top there is a lemon sauce. Give me your honest opinion on this one right here. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
Wow, the sauce is really good.
You feel the lemony of the sauce?
Oh, I do taste it.
What is inside of that? So we want to know, chef.
The yellow sauce, this is also my recipes. Is use all the times the natural lemon.
Okay.
I don't put the red juice.
Okay.
And I put a little bit of mustard, olive oil, salt, pepper,
And that's it. And what kind of mustard did you use? Dijon mustard, yellow mustard?
Yellow mustard.
Yellow mustard. That sauce is magical.
I love the citrusy vibrantness that you get from that sauce. It really pairs nicely with the savory beefiness of the churrasco. And the steak is cooked perfectly. It's moist. I mean, damn, this is very good.
Now, I want to try this one here. So this is actually the leg of lamb, cooked to nice medium rare as well. Well, let's give it a try. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
I don't understand why lamb is not popular.
Bro, this is so good.
Seasoned to perfection. I'll be honest, when he put the seasoning there, I thought that was too much garlic powder. It is not.
There's a nice richness and like juice that comes out of this lamb too. It's super soft, super tender.
It is amazing, everybody. Lamb is fantastic. You like?
There's nothing not to like about that one.
We tried both meats, which are fantastic. This is a traditional Greek dish. I never had it.
It looks like a shepherd's pie to me.
It does.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 Oh, wow.
That is not a shepherd's pie.
No,
this
not at
is
all.
better.
Yo, the vegetable is so flavorful. Wow, I like it.
Was that mashed potato? What is that?
It's so creamy that it seems like mashed potato. It's bechamel.
It's very flavorful. Like, it has a good little, like, cheesy flavor almost.
Okay, let's try some seafood. Greek has a lot of seafood.
I don't know.
And I know Andrew is gonna love. So come over here, Leo.
Maybe it's better we go some more meat.
We got some more meat. Okay. We're gonna go right here and you go with a skewer. Pick one. Oh, that's pork.
And lamb. This guy got it 2 for 1.
Well, let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
That is phenomenal. Wow.
What jumps out at me right away is the feta cheese. I love the combination of flavors in here with the vegetables, the tomato, the cheese, and the shrimp. It doesn't sit heavy at all. It doesn't feel too overpowering. It's just very enjoyable to eat. This is awesome.
But how about your meat?
Mine is really good. It's got a really good little seasoning going on with this little lemon sauce, but what I like the most is that it doesn't overpower the pork flavor. The pork is still shining on this one. This one's good. I like it.
I want to try the seafood pasta. Me and you, we love seafood pasta. And you can try the other one, Andrew, because you're a meat man.
I gotta try the lamb.
Should I cut my pasta or? No, Greek people don't like that either.
You cut the pasta, they kill you.
You die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't cut the pasta.
Greek people are scary.
Believe me, he's right there looking at you.
Oh my God. Chef is not looking nice at me right now.
Yeah? You afraid?
I do not like that look. That's a scary man right there.
Thank you.
Good. All right, enough talking. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. I love how buttery the actual noodles are. It's very like minimalistic, right? You don't need to have too many fancy ingredients. Like this pasta doesn't have a sauce like Italians, right? But the flavor shines so brightly where you can really appreciate the food. The seafood comes out nicely. Everything is just so perfect together.
This potato here is part boiled and then pan fried. Let's give it a go to this potato. Cheers.
Cheers. This is a ridiculously soft potato. I've never had a potato melt in my mouth before, and it's so good. And the flavor that comes out of it, you're right, it has a nice citrus, bright flavor, but it's also not too overpowering too. You still get that potato. This is good and very unique, I will say.
Now here's the deal. We got chef's favorite here. So this is like a lamb kebab. Grab a little piece of pita, a little bit of tzatziki together. Let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
That's the way it should be. I also love the little char on the top. You feel that little char?
Yep.
It almost feels like it was cooked on charcoal because it's charred up nicely.
Yeah, it almost gives it a smoky flavor.
It's like the same feeling, but not the same flavor.
I think we gotta go in for this cheese. Gooey, fried cheese like provoleta.
That's cheese?
That is cheese. Let's go ahead and dig in. Well, let's give it a go on the cheese. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. A little tanginess on the cheese. You feel that?
Very interesting flavor and texture too. It's like almost crumbly and gooey at the same time.
He said that it was a special cheese and it's different than normal. I've never tasted anything like that. That is phenomenal.
That's delicious, and the cheese pool that you will get on this.
It's good, right? Okay, out of all the dishes, Leo, what was your number one? What was your favorite?
I think the kebab.
The churrasco kebab. How about you, Angel?
The ground lamb kebab. I just like how it goes with the bread. It just goes so well when you bite it, so fluffy.
I'll tell you one thing. If you love meat, Greek food is the way to go, everybody. It is absolutely delicious. I think you'll be pleased with any of the dishes. And you can tell that the chef really put in some effort teaching me. Most importantly, come check out this restaurant. I'll put all the information on the link on the description down below. It's in downtown Miami. Go check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. On today's video, I am getting schooled by a Turkish master. Yep, you heard that right. I'll be experiencing so many dishes today that is absolutely insane. Some of them might look familiar to you, others not so much. As you can clearly see, the variation of Turkish food is insane. But there is one of them that stands above them all. That would be doner.
This is called doner, okay? It has layers of ground beef and ground lamb.
Yes.
And we put some lamb fat in it. We're gonna shave it and put it on a grill now.
Even though it has layers of ground beef and lamb, one thing that it has a lot is seasoning. You can definitely feel it when you're taking a bite, but as you can clearly see, what's impressive is shaping the whole thing, as they carve it little by little and keep adding it on top, making the doner huge. But once done, you want to put it on the grill, remove the plastic paper, and turn the whole thing on. And here's the most important thing, since it has a tremendous amount of fat, as it's cooking, you only want to shave the top layer. In just a few minutes, it's ready to go. It cooks quite quickly, and as you guys can see, this nice beautiful caramelization, getting golden brown, that's what you want. And just going to shave it as thin as possible. Oh my goodness. Is that heaven on earth or what? With one hand, you kind of stop it and hold it still, and here you shave it as thin as possible. If you put pressure, it's not going to be good. Super juicy. This thing is full of juice. Wow. Oh. Wow. I'll be honest with you, the head chef did make me look bad, as he shaved that thing extremely thin. However, the sous chef thought that I did not had enough, and this happened. Oh my God! So good. He wants me to eat all of it.
Enjoy.
I absolutely love doner, and normally it's served just like this, with some grilled vegetables and a tiny bit of rice. Now the way the rice is made surprised me.
Okay, this is baldo rice with orzo, and we put some butter in it to make it like grandma style.
Butter?
Yes.
Wow, I was not expecting butter on the rice. That sounds amazing.
Rice is very important.
How much butter you put in there?
About 2 pounds of butter.
Oh yeah, see, I never put butter on a rice. That sounds amazing. Never. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen any rice being done this way. Now this is just our first dish, because remember, we got a lot more to go. And I'm extremely thankful to Gökhan for actually schooling me on Turkish food, as his restaurant is called El Turco, located in Miami. This place is amazing. From the decor to the food, it is everything what you would expect, and more, as they are a Michelin star restaurant. And what's impressive is that you did 3 years in a row.
Yeah, 3 years in a row, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That says a lot, you know? Yep, this is an impressive restaurant. And I was ready for my next lesson, which is this dish. It is called manti. The main star are the dumplings that are underneath. And to make them, there's a pretty interesting story. So how come it's so small?
Well, it's very important to make it small, because if it's smaller, it's better, because it means that whoever did this showed a lot of effort, okay?
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, but you know what, Guga? In Georgia, in most of Russia, they do it big.
So the key is to make them as small as possible, but it is not that simple. I had a quick crash course. So you close the tip here. Okay. Close the other tip. Yeah. Got it.
Cover it. You have to cover the meat.
Oh, and then you cover the meat this way.
Yes. Let's see how she did it.
It's good?
Oh, yes.
Voila. Thank you so much.
Perfect.
Manti. Once done, they just put it in boiling water and finish it off with a yogurt sauce. But what really caught my attention was this. I like to call it a Turkish pizza. I mean, take a look at it. It looks delicious. Unlike an Italian dish, there's no tomato sauce or mozzarella. It's mainly meat. They also stretch the dough extremely thin, and then the meat mix is added, just like this. Now, this meat contains a lot of things, including ground lamb, cumin, coriander, tomatoes, chopped up parsley, pine nuts, and a few other seasoning. But once it's done, into a hot oven it goes, and it comes out just like this. Turkish pizza, usually served with tomatoes, onions, and parsley. And I was told that squeezing a lemon on top of it is a must. And our very next dish is Gökhan's favorite. It's called beef borek, made with puff pastry and a generous amount of meat. Ooh. Oh. You almost don't feel the dough. It's so thin. You feel the meat.
Yes.
This is amazing. You know, I'll be honest with you, Gökhan. I tried to make this one time. That's why I'm here. It's just good. Really, really good. Now, there's a lot more savory dishes that we're going to be covering very shortly. But Turkish food is not only about savory, as they are also master at sweets.
I've never seen anything like this. What's happening here?
Well, he's making kazandibi, a very famous Ottoman dessert.
Now this dish starts very weird, as the goal is to first burn the pudding. This takes quite some time, as you really want that little bitter flavor. He adds more pudding on top and let it sit. To finish it off, he puts it on a plate and adds a tiny bit of cinnamon.
And that is kazandibi. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Oh, you see, I'm even learning Turkish. Oh, wow! It's sweet, but it doesn't taste burnt at all. It's like super creamy.
Super creamy.
Like a milk pudding,
Milk
flan
pudding,
style.
flan,
Yeah. Good job, chef. That was amazing. Amazing.
After that, I wanted to learn my favorite dessert. This is a delicious sweet treat that I really wanted to learn.
What is the name of the dish?
It's called kunefe.
Kunefe. Oh,
Kunefe.
okay, wonderful. Has a special plate and everything. So how does it work? So you first start with this. What is this?
That's the mixture with butter and molasses.
So we got a little bit of the butter and molasses. So we first lay down the kunefe?
Yes.
Is that how you call it?
kunefe,
Okay.
yes.
A little bit more on the other side?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. Press it down. Nice and compact. And then add this special cheese. Wow, it's so nice and soft, this cheese. It's gonna melt very generously.
The top layer.
And then a top layer, just sprinkle on top.
Yes. And then press it down again.
As compact as possible?
Yeah,
Press
it's
it down,
supposed to
huh?
be like this, Guga.
Oh, you see?
Yes.
Professional. So.
Then we're gonna put it in the oven and bake it, and then we're gonna add syrup on it, and we're gonna be serving you, and we'll eat together.
And that is one of the most traditional, delicious dessert you can have, period. That's my kind of dessert. Not too sweet, just sweet enough with the cheese inside. Wow. And the crispiness of the kanafa on the top. And then you add pistachio in this. Yes.
That kunafe was incredible. But now I would say it is enough learning, because it does not matter how many dishes I can make. The most important thing is how do they really taste? Well, we're about to find out right now.
What are we gonna start first?
Okay, I'm gonna show you how to eat lahmacun like a Turk.
Yes, I would love to learn.
So you take some tomato slices, onions, parsley, squeeze some lemon, and then roll it like a tortilla.
Oh, really?
Tortilla, yes.
Oh.
I love it already.
And then you enjoy. Oh, let's go. Lahmacun. Let's try it. Cheers. Oh.
Wow. The bread is so soft, yet it has a nice crisp to it. The tomato is so juicy, and that juice just jumps right out at you as soon as you take a bite. That's fantastic.
We have to try the doner. Doner is incredible. Cheers.
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 You can taste when food is made with love.
Yeah.
And that food is made with love. Wow, so juicy.
That is outstanding. The seasoning of that beef is so tasty. Strong beefy flavor. It's sliced so thin where it's nice and tender, yet still juicy inside. That is impressive, Gokhan.
Unbelievable. There's so many things to try.
Yes.
What is the most popular dish here?
Well, this is a manto, the beef dumplings, okay?
Yeah. And like you said, the smaller they make, the better it is, huh?
Yes.
Shows your skill level.
Yes.
I see. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Wow. I love the freshness of the yogurt that you get.
Like a yogurt pasta, it has a little bit of tanginess, but it's full of meat inside, and it's very, very soft dumpling dough.
I love how even though the dumplings are really small, because you have so many on your fork, it actually tastes very beefy. Like you get a good amount of beef on it, even though they're tiny, tiny dumplings.
Now, this meat here really caught my attention since it was braised for such a long time.
Yes.
I want to give it a try. Oh, so nice and
don't
tender.
need a knife.
Yeah, you don't need anything. You just need a spoon.
Cheers.
It's so tender. Feels like filet mignon.
Yes.
Yes. Right?
This is just melt in your mouth soft. So juicy as well, and the seasonings come through so perfectly.
And since it was confit on that fat, it's just like, wow. Now this, I know, is extremely popular.
Yes.
What is this?
We call it sarma. It has spice and rice, and then grape leaves.
Cheers.
This is crazy. I've never tried this, always seen this grape leaf dish, but never actually tried it. And I love the rice filling that's inside. The word that comes to mind to describe this is just soft. This is actually very simple, very flavorful.
So this is your first time trying sarma?
Yeah, I've never had it.
Well, you started from the
You start from the
so-
top. Yeah. It's normally not like this. This is amazing. Wow. I want to try the hummus. What's the proper way to eat it?
Get a piece of pita bread, put some hummus, and then put some jajik on top, and then enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
That's better. creamy on top of creamy, and I see why you guys add yogurt to everything, because it makes everything taste better.
Yes.
What's your favorite one, Leo? Out of everything, which one like stand out so much?
The donor. I'm sorry, that meat is crazy.
That's the king.
I agree. So flavorful, so juicy. I think you pay so much more attention on the flavor versus the one on the street food and stuff like that.
Sure, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
So this one is like more dedication. Yeah. That's what I'll say.
I want to give you a chef jacket, okay, of El Turco.
Oh!
You can start in it now if you want.
Oh, wow. Wow, I am honored. So apparently, if you guys come over here, you might actually see me in the kitchen, everybody.
Yes.
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Thank you, my brother.
You
I
are
appreciate
official.
you. Guys, come check out the restaurant. All the information will be on the link in the description. I highly recommend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks Dow Strong for sponsoring this video.
On today's video, we are making focaccia, but not any focaccia, the real deal, the original recipe. Now, I'm no expert, but I have somebody that is. My good friend Vito.
Hello guys.
Welcome, my brother. Believe it or not, Vito, this is my first time having focaccia.
So we have to make it super special then.
We are, and we are gonna combine it with some nice, beautiful steak and a sauce. It is going to be absolutely delicious, everybody. Enough talking, let's begin.
The first thing to do, prepare the polish.
How is the polish done?
300 grams of water, 5 grams of yeast, 5 grams of honey. Now we mix. Now we add 300 grams of flour. Now we mix until it's all one dough. This is what you're looking for. The consistency is all one piece, one dough. Now we cover up, couple of holes, this way the polish can breathe, and we let it rest 1 hour at room temperature and then 16 to 24 hours in the fridge. Voila, nice.
Amazing.
And fermented. Okay, Guga, so to make the things simple and easier, you have to use a mixer. So first of all, put the whole polish inside the machine. Before starting the machine, add the extra 5 grams of dry yeast. Now add the super cold water. Save this on the side. Now let's add 700 grams of flour. This is a strong flour, so we're using the bread flour. So now speed the one and turn it on. You can set up the timer there for 20 minutes and make sure you don't pass the 20 minutes. Now add 1 potato.
Okay.
Try to add inside the machine. Perfect. Okay, so now that we see that all the sides are clean and everything is incorporated, now we're gonna go ahead and add 24 grams of salt. Little by little, we have to add all the water, but you have to speed up a little bit the machine. If you go too slow, the machine will not be able to catch the dough. Now that we finished to put all the water, go ahead, little by little, you add the olive oil.
The same way, exactly.
Yeah, but we speed up a little bit the machine. Like
Even
this.
more?
Now this little bit, put it on top of the counter. That's it. Okay, little bit of olive oil. That's fine. Pull it. Perfect. You see how elastic it is?
Yeah, super elastic.
It's like rubber.
Right.
And that's the goal that we want.
I mean, take a look at this, everybody. That's crazy. Look at this.
Little bit of olive oil on top, tap, everywhere. So what do you want to do here? We want to create more air inside the dough.
Got it.
How we do that? Like that, look. Go under and try to open it.
Oof.
Go under, open it.
Wow.
Open it.
It's like a pillow.
Yes. So now, quick movement. If it gets sticky like that, use a quick spatula like that. But it's not a big, you should not stick. So now, from here, you have to go lift it up. We want the dough to be nice and smooth. Look.
Wow.
Little bit of olive oil on top. Tap on top. So now go ahead and close it and let it rest for 30 minutes. Boom! Voila!
Wow.
This amount of dough makes 2 focaccia. Cut this dough in half. Okay, perfect. Detach it from the table. We're gonna take out all the air from the inside of the dough. Make sure you make a ball. We need a lot of olive oil.
Why? Why do we need so much olive oil?
Because that's the typical thing of focaccia. It's like a fry and in the oven at the same time. Now, with your hands or palm, just put olive oil everywhere. And now grab it like that and put it inside.
Right in the middle.
Olive oil on the top like that.
Wow, you're not kidding about the olive oil.
No, I'm not kidding. Super important, keep the focaccia in a flat counter. So grab a little bit of plastic wrap and just lightly leave it like that. So we're gonna let it rest the dough for about 45 minutes now.
As the focaccia is getting ready, we're gonna make a quick, simple sauce. First, we add in some cilantro, followed by garlic, mayo, some cocciucaro, black pepper, and a pinch of salt. To give it a nice, smooth consistency, we add a little bit of water. Now we blend everything up. And there we have a sauce for our focaccia sandwich.
45 minutes pass by, and this is
Got all the ingredients here ready to go.
Yes, ready to go. It's
Take it off?
super simple.
Okay.
We need tomatoes, Kalamata olives or any kind of olives.
Okay.
Salt and more olive oil and oregano.
That's why focaccia is good.
Okay, watch.
Okay, I'm
Get
gonna
the
copy
olive
you.
oil from the side
Okay.
and put it in your hands. Now watch this. That's how you stretch. Okay, be careful. You're gonna press.
This is one of the most satisfying things in cooking,
Yeah,
Vito.
man. Now, handful of olives, dump like that everywhere. Now with the finger, press the olive inside.
Oh, all the way inside.
It's gonna come out outside anyway. Now get the tomato, then break it a little bit. It needs to be break on the focaccia and then press.
Break it.
And just press it on the focaccia. Now olive oil.
More olive oil.
Everywhere.
Okay. Cannot be shy with the olive oil.
No. Now salt, oregano, and I present to you the focaccia original Barese in the world. At this point, we let it rest for 20 minutes at room temperature before putting it in the oven.
So to make this wonderful focaccia sandwich, we're gonna be cooking this beautiful piece of meat. It is a Marbling Score 8-9 ribeye cap. I season it with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and it's now ready for the grill. To cook this, you gotta be careful because you gotta put a nice quick sear. If not, you're gonna overcook it. Notice that as soon as I put it in, there's not that much seasoning, everybody. That's what I want. Remember, we're trying to put a nice crust. Now, I'll cook it in indirect heat until I reach the internal temperature of 135. While the focaccia is going into the oven, let me thank today's sponsor, Dow Strong. Dow Strong is back and they are slicing their prices. You don't want to miss out on these deals. If you've been watching my videos for a while, then you already know how much I love these knives. They're some of the coolest and sharpest knives I've ever used. And right now, Dow Strong has their seasonal sales, so you can get your hands on some premium Dow Strong knives for a discounted price. Talking about premium knives, check out their brand new Barbarian series. These gotta be the manliest knives I've ever seen. Come on, man. Barbarian. Made with high quality Swedish steel, they got a stabilized wood handle, an arrowhead blade cutout, plus a grooved and perforated design. I know what I'm asking Santa for this year. You do not want to miss out on these awesome knives. Don't forget that right now, Dow Strong has their seasonal sale, so you can get some incredible knives at an affordable price. Just click the link on the description to find out more. Thank you, Dow Strong, for sponsoring this video, but now let's get right back to it. We got the beautiful steaks ready to go. Can we cut it?
Yeah, let's take it out.
Wow, it comes out very easily. Nothing stuck. Look at this. Oh my God, Vito. I cannot believe I made that.
Look how soft it is. Look.
Wow.
The moment of the truth.
I'm so excited. You don't understand.
Super light to cut.
Oh, really? Very crunchy.
Ta-da!
Wow.
Sponge texture.
Where have you been all my life? We got the steaks ready, we got the sauce ready.
So this is basically the cheese that is inside the burrata. Stracciatella.
Stracciatella.
Let's do this.
Wow.
I think this is perfect combination with the meat.
Now we add the steak.
Probably the people in Bari, where I'm from, they're gonna say, what the hell is he doing?
Now to finish, not too much. You know, we just want to be nice and gentle with it. Just a tiny bit. Now we put the focaccia right on top.
And that's
wow. Now that is something I really, really want to eat.
The honors is all yours. Go
Yes.
ahead and cut this beast.
All right, let's go.
Oh my God.
Oof. Wow. It's like the perfect marriage. Italians and Gugas. All right,
Yes.
ready? Cheers, everybody. I'm not kidding when I say this. That's the best sandwich of my life.
You describe it there. I'm gonna keep eating it.
The focaccia, it's nice, soft, and also crispy at the same time. The steak is extremely juicy. It is absolutely delicious. I hope you guys make this at home. Thank you,
I'll
Vito.
describe it one thing. In one couple few words.
Yeah.
I'm making love with the food.
Guys, go hit that subscribe button. Go subscribe to my good friend Vito. Everything will be on the link on the description down below. Vito, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Look at
Bye.
this.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Take care.